Course demonstrates series of exercises to engage the hindquarters and raise both the neck and the forehand.
This horse must be ridden up in the neck in order to correct his natural tendency to go too far down. And those horses who are anyway too high up, they must be, horses who are anyway too high up, they must be ridden down. So that's a big difference. And kick, come. Oh. And now we do a movement on the long side, which is also pretty good for that. Trot extension a little bit, and then walk pirouette, ride the neck up and back with the trot extension. You are allowed to take your inside hand once to lift with the snuffle the neck. Oh, that is allowed if you take not the curb, if you take the snuffle. Okay, down, walk pirouette and back. So. Walk pirouette, yeah. Neck should come up and trot out. Oh, yeah. We must come, oh. And, yeah. Now make the walk short. That is, first of all, when you have a horse which is good in the walk and has no rhythm problem, ride the neck up in the walk already. Oh. Ride the neck up, make the walk very short and trot out. Oh, and a kick. Oh. And once again, trot out. Ah. Now down on the long side, trot extension and at E a halt. Inside snuffle is allowed to do sometimes something. We have to correct something and halt. Hands wide, halt, hands in front. And trot out. Kick. Kick. Oh, that the neck comes up. And again, halt. Halt. Oh, and once again. Oh. So fine. We come back to that now, and we go now for canter. Walk canter, walk canter, walk canter, until you get him. And really with the outside rein, the transition back. Oh. Sit deep. Oh. And a kick. Kick the neck up. Come. And again, transition. And at this point, the rider should have the will to make it. That's a lot of will. That is, and again, walk. Get the walk quick. Get the walk quick. And out. Oh, give him a shoulder in position. And walk. Out that rein. Yeah, and canter. Chip. It must go like really quick in the haunches. Yeah, you must concentrate on the transition. Now you watch that 5 minutes. That's interesting. Make him quick. Oh, and then when you have the feel that you could reward this behavior, you do now Überstreichen. In this case now, we do have Überstreichen instead of stretching. Überstreichen is the same like stretching. We put pressure out. With Überstreichen we find out the self-carriage, but it is also, we take out pressure of the horse. Good. So now same like in the trot, canter extension and a halt at the end of the long side. Halt. So and again. It is not important now to correct everything, you know. Things must go, and then later they become perfect. But first of all, the ability of the rider and the horse to get the neck in this frame what we want. Sit deep, and again. That's too lazy, this out. That is without any will. Diagonal. Extension, halt. Don't move so much, you move too much, canter. That's without will. This horse is not working from behind because you don't have enough will to make that. Again, extension, halt. Oh, Yeah. And now walk canter. Not always with one leg. Take in this moment both legs. Oh, and walk. And canter. Oh, überstreichen. Oh, and again, walk. Canter. Yeah. And now take with your inside hand in the shoulder in, canter the neck a little higher. Shoulder in, canter, take it once up and überstreichen. Oh. Now we are getting there. And again, walk canter. Yeah, and chip. So, now 2 steps walk and three canter strides. And walk. And canter. And walk. And canter. And walk. And canter. Oh. He must come. Yeah. And. Oh. That's good. And überstreichen. At that point, we get him. Extend and halt. Yeah. Oh. Canter. Directly. I don't accept that anymore. He must come directly. That is to sleep. Again. And keep him straight. And canter. Aha. It works. Now when we want to have a stretch with such a horse, that doesn't make much sense to let them stretch a lot in the canter. In this case, in the walk, maybe in the trot sometimes, but not so much in the canter. Then we come to that point that the horse comes on the forehand too much. When we have these horses with high necks, with this natural hill-up structure, then we can let them stretch down in the canter as well. They come then, of course, on the forehand for a moment, but that doesn't ruin the training or the process.